we are still going to talk football. This is a football show. And Will, right before we came on air, Delilah hit us up with a
Delilah Bomb.
Right? Delilah Bomb.
Delilah Bomb.
Let's go. Breaking news. Bruce Arians is retiring. He is leaving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And one has to ask, Will, there was rumors that came out that him and Brady maybe not on the same page, but you didn't think this would happen. Then Brady leaves and Arians is still there. Now Brady's back and now Arians wants out. What do you make of that?
Yeah, you're connecting dots that I'm seeing too, man. I'm seeing that picture that you're connecting right there. Yeah, I mean, what a stunner. Especially time of year, to call it quits. We're just getting off the league meetings happening. We're still in the midst of building rosters for the next season. So it makes me really think that when Tom said, I'm coming back, Bruce said, hold up. I'm not doing this. I'm in my 70s. I think I'm done with this.
Right.
And then they got the coach in waiting there, Byron Leftwich. And so that could be a opportunity now for him to take over.
Oh, I like that. That. I hope
you got to think at this point it has to be a stepping stone because who are you going to go get?
Yeah, I love that. I think that I mean, if they were to be able to bring him in, Delilah's saying Arians is going to the front office, not leaving completely. But yeah, it is interesting. So I'm wondering, Delilah, I don't know if you read the article, but if you read the article,
it's Todd Bowles.
Woo!
Just as good of a selection. As good as and for Todd Bowles, man, good because
about time.
Dude went to the Jets. And who makes it with the Jets? And that's not fair to him. So I mean, I was hoping a couple of years ago that Washington would bring him in as a defensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. So when knowing that Jay Gruden was on very short term, he could take over. So congrats to Todd. That's awesome.
Shout out to Todd Bowles. For those of you that don't know, he is an ex-Washington Redskin. He played, I believe,
Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, on that 87-88 team when we beat the Broncos 42-10. MVP Doug Williams, my guy. So he's always been close to Washington. And like you said, he got the gig at the Jets and still tried to do whatever he could. He's known for his defense. We've seen what he can do. We've seen how they shut down Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Todd Bowles. Shout out to what he's doing. I'm glad he's got this gig. Does anything change? Do you think they could, business as usual with Todd Bowles? Him being a defensive guy?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, if anything, I think as we were just talking about Byron Leftwich, I think he'll get maybe a little bit more voice, a little more say because Arians was an offensive mind too. So maybe this really gives Leftwich a chance to decide how do I want to run this team, a little bit more, Bowles will say, let me focus on the defense, but that's awesome. Good news.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. So thank you for that, Delilah, and that Delilah bomb. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, that was great, Delilah. That was great. For all your news and notes, go to Delilah Crespo because she will hit you with the updated latest thing. I love it.
She must hit refresh on Twitter all day long.
Oh, right, just keep push refresh. I love it. Well, look, Will, man, we got to talk Washington.